Welcome to a test flight of CP ListMaker, the most powerful tool available for accessing all of the U.S. healthcare providers. As you can see, CP ListMaker is a tab-based wizard-like tool, and the first place to start, of course, is on the first tab. So we're going to select some types of providers. Let's get dermatologists and emergency medical physicians here, or we could choose any number of other things. We could say I want family medicine and emergency. It doesn't matter. You choose as many as you want. Go to the new View Criteria tab and then collect criteria, and you'll see that we have now emergency medicine and family medicine collected onto that screen. We'll go back to the New Criteria tab if we want to select more. And we could maybe do a text search here. I'll type in GYN so that we can bring up gynecologists. There we go. And I'll click on the one I want there and add it to my criteria. Adds it automatically. And you can see that it has the first two that we selected plus now the gynecology selection. We're going to go back to the New Criteria tab now and select by geography. We've selected the types of providers we want. Now we have to tell the program where we want to see them from. And we could select a state over here like District of Columbia or Delaware, but let's select a state from over here, and then we can focus on just the particular zip codes that we want. I'm going to choose the zip codes for Littleton, Colorado. Go over here to the View Criteria tab, collect criteria, and those will be added now to my zip codes here. Also, I can go to the New Criteria tab and do something really interesting. I'm going to do a geographic radius search. I want all of those people within 20 miles of Littleton, and I'm going to select that smallest zip code, 80160, as my center point. And then I'm going to add all of those zip codes that are within 20 miles. And looky there, we've got a whole lot more. Now, we're going to go to the Find Matches tab so that we can pull all the providers that match the criteria we've just created. It's going to take a moment while that works. All right, now we can see that the matches have been found. And we'll go in here and take a look at all of the matches that we have here now. Those are all of the providers that we found within that area. And notice that it puts the individuals at the top, the organizations down here at the bottom. We're going to take a look, though, at a lot more information than we can see on this window by going to the Output Lists tab. Over here, we have lots and lots of different things that we can do. We can do additional filtering. We can say, I just want the individuals. We can say, I just want the male or female individuals. Or we can say, I just want those that are enrolled to bill Medicare or not. There's a lot of other things we can do, like we can add their the date that they got their MPI number, which is a great way to say, oh, this is when they hung out their shingle. So I can look for the new providers. There's a lot that we can do on this page, but I'm going to make a couple of simple demonstrations for you here. We can look at these standard queries and just see the basic name information. Or we can do something called Sharp Mail. That puts all of that data that we saw over here that was all in uppercase, it puts it in proper case. It takes a moment to run, and then we'll take a look and see what it finds. All right, Sharp Mail is finished. Now let's take a look and see what that did. Oh, look. Now those names are all in proper case, as are their addresses, which makes it really a lot better looking on a letter. Now there's plenty more we can do. We could take that query that we just looked at, that Process Sharp Mail query, and we can clone that under a new name. I'm going to call that Demo 3. Now it's saved that under a new name, and we can make changes. Let's say that I would like to have some additional information in there. Maybe I want the county in there. And I just save it. And then when I run it the next time, when I want to look for it the next time, I see it over here under Custom Queries. And I just double click on it, and bingo, there it is. And it's saved. As you can see, CP ListMaker is a very powerful tool. You can even go back here and you can save that criteria set. I'm going to say this is Michael's set for today. I'd probably want to put a date in there, wouldn't I? It saves this now, and anytime we want to pull this up later, we'll be able to pull up that same criteria and look at it again. So that's just a quick test flight of CP ListMaker for CarePrecise Gold and CarePrecise Platinum. Of course, there are lots more features and complete user manual that covers everything we did here and lots more.